A simple idea. If you have a question that kind of ruminates in your mind that either comes from anxiety or generates anxiety, when you think about putting yourself out there in your work, your business, maybe it's a question like, oh, what if they ask, how can you help me? Or what if they ask, what are you going to do for me? And you think, oh my God, if they ask me that, I'm afraid that, I'm just afraid I'm not going to have an answer, I'm not going to know what to say, I'm not going to have any value. Might sound obvious, but when a person's experiencing that through that question, they don't necessarily just slow down and realize that that's a question that if I just spent some time thinking about and journaling about, I could come up with really good answers to. So even if you're just starting out and you don't have that many reference experiences of delivering the service or selling the product that you have, I bet that you can connect with some reference experiences of doing what you do, whether it's free product you've given away, free service you've provided, or even doing the thing that you're now doing as a paid service previously for free, not even as a professional or for service, but just kind of doing it. There's some way of you referencing having done that before. And if you just, instead of experiencing that question rhetorically, experience it sincerely and ask yourself and come up with the answers, what you're going to find is that you do have good answers. You just need to relax and come up with them. Now, the reason to do this isn't just to realize that you do have good answers. It's that to take those answers from the depth of your psyche into the forefront of your consciousness and to use those to generate, and to use those to generate your conscious awareness of them so that they become alive in your state of being and also more available to you for recall and remembering in the moment of them being useful. Like if you're out at an event and somebody does ask you that and it comes and then you can actually speak it. But even more importantly than that, if you're out at an event and there's somebody that you are about to speak to and you think the thought, oh, what can I do for them? Well, when that thought spontaneously arises this time, instead of it being a thought that produces anxiety, it's going to be a thought that actually boots up all of your knowing about what your value is. And it becomes actually a habitual source of your power instead of a habitual source of anxiety. So I have clients do this kind of stuff all the time. It's like, what is your value as a coach? What is your value as a consultant? Like literally give me a list of 50 reasons why you're of infinite value to your clients. They make that list and then it's like, dude, they are locked and loaded. That anytime they walk into a room and there's people that they can help, they know what their value is. If that question comes out of somebody's mouth, it's like, I'm so glad you asked. So something goes from being a source of anxiety to a source of power. It's that simple. Try it out. Do the work. Sit down, slow down, take the time. Every hour you spend in conscious contemplation, writing a journal, bringing stuff from the depth to the forefront of your consciousness, that is worth so much to you in the day-to-day work that you're actually doing. So, starting to rain here, Maui. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.